is coming as we expect the big reveal and the launch of these new products. What are we hearing when it comes to this particular story, though?
Yeah, this situation is quite interesting because about a year and a half ago, this ban on having foreign devices, having US-made devices within the Chinese government workplace, right? That ban was announced. It was something that they wanted to phase out within 2 years as of a year and a half ago, right? So to me, it's not necessarily a surprise that they're implementing this ban on iPhones, and there's also other foreign devices banned too. Obviously, Samsung, those are made in Korea. The Chinese government probably wants to use, their homemade devices, Xiaomi, Huawei, Oppo, right? Asus, you name it. So I think that is where the confusion for me comes in terms of the surprise of this ban, but obviously it's a strong headline, and it's something that, given how strong the Chinese economy has been for Apple sales right ahead of new iPhones, it makes sense to me why investors might be squirmish about this development.
Yeah, Mark, do we have any idea what kind of numbers this might entail? I mean, how many China government workers actually use iPhones in the workplace?
Yeah, I don't think it's a significant or material amount. I don't think the investor concern over this development is so much lost sales to Chinese government customers. I think it's people concerned is there going to be a domino effect. First, it's the Chinese government that doesn't want their employees using these devices. Is there something that's going to happen next in terms of the Chinese consumer being able to buy the Apple devices? Are there going to be limits there? Is the Chinese government going to begin clamping down on Apple's ability to sell, offer services, offer retail stores, offer Apple Care and support, right? So there clearly is a potential domino effect that I think investors are more afraid of rather than just lost sales to Chinese government workers.
And of course, Mark, China was kind of one of the highlights in recent quarters still, despite the broader economic slowdown there. Can you give us an idea of what we're expecting when it comes to this new product range that we're anticipating in the coming days?
So this is going to be a pretty significant update, at least on the Pro side, the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. They're going to move from a stainless steel case to a titanium case. It'll be the first redesign in 3 years, the first material change to the device materials in 6 years. So quite a big bump there, particularly on the camera on the highest end model, much faster processor based on a 3nm production process. So it's going to be a pretty hot launch, not only in the US, but China as well.